You guys can see right here, every time it touched, so it got close, touched, touched, touched. So it comes down, right? Came up, came down. Now, you guys all know that we always talk about the bottoms. This is support. Every time it touches support, most likely it wants to pop to the upside. This is why we buy calls or we go long on support. Everybody understands that, right? We've been talking about this for quite a while now, right? And then remember, the same thing applies to the upside. And this is, we're talking about, right, scalping or long-term. And I'll show you guys some long-term here in a minute. But so same thing applies right here. So every time we get up to resistance, you get a pullback, a pullback, a pullback, 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 right? So again, up here, right, this is where we short it. So we always short or we buy puts up here, up on resistance. And it's the opposite of what your brain will want to do, because every time you see it, oh, but it's running, you're going to want to buy into this really hard. And then it's just going to knife drop on you, right? Because it really wants to come right back down into this channel again, right? Tesla just broke a key critical level. I want to show you guys Tesla today. The gold line, as you guys may or may not know, if you're newer here, you don't know what that means. On my charts, whenever I put a gold level or this line here, this is a major level of support and or resistance. Yeah, check this out. So because it's gold, right? Now, if this was a normal level, it wouldn't mean a whole lot. I'd just have it on here, right? A normal level would be like right here, right? Normal level. Gold, though, check this out. If I pull back to the 4-hour chart, boom. Look at where the gold level is on the 4-hour. Can you guys see it? Here, 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 right there, and right here. You see it? That's a big level, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're talking about, think about it. This is from June to basically we're almost into October. So what does that mean to us? Well, why is that such a big deal, coach? Well, because if it stays below there, that's very bearish for today, right? Because today, this is a huge sign. You're going to probably see, if Tesla doesn't just come right out and just get its guts ripped out, you're going to probably see 241 a couple times today because of this. No other reason other than this. And if you look back, the reason it got like this is because when it came up and it pulled back, it created something in a trader's mind here. It came up, it pulled back, it did it again. Now all traders are paying attention. So every time it touches this level, people are really paying attention to it. Okay. The only thing that gives this stuff weight is the fact that all other traders, right, are looking at it. That's the only thing that gives any of this weight. Otherwise, this is just a chart with a bunch of lines, right? So the psychology behind this is, if this stays below this 241, it's very bearish today. If it can even stay up in here at all, it will give it a little more strength to lead into what we'll see tomorrow. So if you guys are, heavy Tesla traders, right now, you can see I've drawn out the lines to the downside off of the 4-hour. Well, coach, what are you using the 4-hour for? Because you can't really go off the previous day, right? We only got a little bit of information. You see here? I can't go back to the previous day and go, well, what low were you at the previous day? Do you see how there's no information for downside? We have to go back until we get data, right? That will start to tell us, hey, where does this want to go? What does this want to look like? Right? You can do it off the 4-hour as long as you can go back in time till you start to find data. And you see the data back here that we can go for the low side? And now every one of these are going to matter throughout today as long as it stays below 241.